Your boos mean nothing to me. I've seen what makes you cheer, Sophie Cunningham said after leaving Toronto, where she was booed every time she touched the ball. Sophie Cunningham was met with a bunch of libtards holding trans flags. No word as to which one of these individuals is trans. Then Sophie Cunningham, every single time that she touched the ball,
now it's Boston facing pressure.
She got booed.
So good in those situations.
Right in their face. Same thing in Toronto. Sophie Cunningham getting booed in Toronto every time she touches the ball.
Pull up from anywhere.
Here's Cunningham.
What she gets for saying women should only play in women's sports. It is such a worthless league. And it doesn't matter. I mean, listen, she's won over the crowd. So win over the crowd, win your freedom. Everywhere she goes now, there are women standing in support of Sophie Cunningham. The trans issue is, of course, a lost issue. You've lost the majority of the country. Something like 80% of the country says that this should not even be a debate. This should be something that is settled. Just like when they started the WNBA 30 years ago, they didn't write in what a woman was because everybody knew 30 years ago what a woman was. Somebody with XX chromosomes. Well, anyway, Sophie Cunningham responding to getting booed in Toronto. I think that's what sport is all about.
But you know what? I will tell you, I want to shout out the Tempo crowd.
You got booed a little bit tonight.
Really?
Yeah.
I was kidding.
Especially in the top. I think it was because of the ketchup chips.
You know what? Yeah, I like where your mind's at on that. Maybe I should try. I heard I was supposed to try a different brand. So, but you know what? I will tell you, I want to shout out the Tempo crowd in the city. I think we've had so much fun. It's my first time being in Canada. It's a lot of our first times being in Canada. But the crowd was absolutely amazing. And, you know, I think that's what sports is all about. You're going to get boos, you're going to get cheers. But just the fact that they're so passionate, they're loud, and they're putting on for the city, I think it's amazing. So shout out to you guys for coming out and supporting.
Pure class. Nothing but class. You see why she's like America's sweetheart? And you see why people call her MAGA Barbie, and the Canadians aren't done yet. The Canadians have decided, because it's Canada and it's gay, to triple down on their insult to Sophie Cunningham, booing her off the court, and every time she touched the ball wasn't enough. They've now revealed that they have a trans mascot. Team reveals new non-binary turtle to taunt Sophie Cunningham. So they're making the mascot trans. Just like apparently all the fans. I mean, judging by this photo. Gosh, we live in a society of absolute freaks and miserable lunatics. But look at this. Here's your trans mascot with the T and everything and the colors. Ugh. Toronto debuted a non-binary mascot ahead of their WNBA matchup with the Fever and a swipe at Sophie Cunningham. The Tempo, that's the name of the team. I know you didn't know, and neither did I. Revealed Dez, a butch, non-binary, blue snapping turtle who uses she-them pronouns and has a fondness for soft-shell tacos. Wait, what? The team said in Tuesday announcement announcing the new mascot. Dez also has a partner in crime, an anthropomorphic Arctic hare named Dot, who uses standard she/her pronouns. The pronouns are about sexuality. So why are we, I mean, this is like a furry thing. Yeah, I don't go too far down the rabbit hole on this, but like, rabbit hole, got it, you know, because they have a bunny as one of their mascots. It's an anthropomorphic. But is this like a furry thing where you're like trying to sexualize cartoon characters and like fuzzy animals? Dez is a Taurus. Oh, so they have the sign. Okay, got it. Just in case you're wondering how femme-coded and utterly retarded all of this is. And this is the answer. So this is what the left, this is what the left thinks you should date. This is what the right wants women to be. This is what the left wants women to be. This is what the left wants your sex life to be. This is what the right is offering. You decide, internet. The Tempo made a point to announce the new queer turtle during, I can't believe this is real, during a home game against the Indiana Fever when the guard Cunningham had been outspoken. The Fever beat them 101-95. Losing again. Cunningham scored 13 points on 3 of 4 shooting, going 3 for 3 behind the arc, snatching 2 rebounds and dishing 2 more assists. So good game. The 30-year-old Missouri native set off an ongoing controversy. Rallies back to bashing Cunningham have popped up, but so has support. WNBA unveils non-binary mascot to counter Sophie Cunningham. The new non-binary turtle starting to look like WNBA is trying to groom. Yes. This is wild. Toronto Tempo just unveiled their first mascot to be non-binary. They're virtue signaling so hard, and they have pronouns for the mascot. Why would you have sexual pronouns for the mascot? Of course, the Toronto WNBA team has the first non-binary mascot. Keep your kids away from the WNBA. WNBA. Got it. Okay. This is the new Butch mascot. I'm having flashbacks of what life was like in 2022. Like peak woke. This is what you'd get with peak woke. This is like these. I'm just having flashbacks here. You don't have to hate the WNBA enough. There you go. Here's more from Butch Dez. Oh no. Speaking of Butch. Oh no. Now, what if I told you that Masai Uriu, just a classic Canadian name here, is a principal owner of the team and a longtime personal friend of Barack Obama? Oh, no. They traveled to Kenya together. Is that true? Yep, it is. Incredible. Look at this. Look at that. There you go. Of course, this is an Obama thing. Oh, he's such a snake. My 2 trans daughters will love this. Yeah. Well, it looks like it's time to bring back the dildos, and that's what's been happening. They're now flinging dildos at WNBA games again. And the players are freaking out. I mean, could it possibly be because you don't know the difference between a man and a woman? Could it possibly be that the green dildo has returned? Here's what the WNBA players are saying. Y'all lame as F. That's the gayest thing you can do. Keep throwing them if you want to just keep telling us that you're gay.
It's more about the internal struggles of
Whoa, that's her voice.
that individual.
A deeper voice than me.
Say about the collective group. The men that are throwing it, it also shows that you are weak, like extremely weak. And it says a lot about how you feel about women, but we don't care. It's a disruption of the game. Y'all lame as shit to us. Y'all gay to us, and we see it. So keep throwing them if you just want to keep telling.
Wait a second. So you're just using gay as a slur again? Goodness. Boys, we're back. This is incredible. I just can't take all this winning. So you got a trans turtle, and then all the WNBA Butch players are calling guys gay as a slur, as like a hateful slur. Because they're throwing rubber wieners at you. I love this league. What would we do? There's not a lot of news going on right now. What else would we talk about if it wasn't for the WNBA? Thank you, WNBA. Thank you. You get us through to the fall, to the midterms, and football season. Hallelujah. It's your boy Penny. Like, share, and subscribe.